This presentation is created by Jordan Luke. My project is on mimicking shark skin to improve boat design. Introduction. The first fish appeared on Earth 510 million years ago, and sharks began to appear shortly after that, almost 425 million years ago. They've experienced 5 enormous mass extinctions, but were fortunately always able to survive and let their population thrive. The shark's ability to adapt and survive millions of years has sparked an interest in many to utilize their build and create products to better our lives. One product inspired by shark skin would be a shark skin inspired paint or coating to help improve boat design. History of beginning use. The history of inspired shark skin use can be dated back to ancient times. Ancient cultures often used shark skin for sandpaper, and Norway sailors used to attach shark skin onto the sole of their boots to prevent slipping. Yvonne Wolk, Volkmann Stiesel, and Manfred Pischke are scientists from the Van Hove Institute, a German research organization. They developed a type of paint that was inspired by shark skin due to these previous applications of shark skin use. The research team reduced over 5% of overall friction and drastically increased the speed of boats in the water. In addition to the reduction of friction, the paint allowed for a decrease in the amount of fuel required to move the boats. History of industry. Yvonne Wolk, Volkmann Stiesel, and Manfred Pischke were the first scientists to develop a paint inspired by shark skin around 1998. The work became known worldwide and sparked an interest in many Americans. Around 2005, engineers from the University of Florida developed an artificial shark skin coating to help improve boat design. This discovery was part of a project referred to as Brennan's Project and is being sponsored by the U.S. Navy. The shark-inspired coating is composed of tiny scale-like elements. Brennan's first product was a combination of a plastic rubber coating that, while revealed under a microscope, appeared to be made of billions of tiny raised diamond-shaped patterns. This coating prevents a very common algae, ulva, from attaching to the boat's surface. The coating is being tested on many forms of watercraft, such as boats, submarines, and even carriers and battleships. Although it was not stated how Yvonne, Volmar, and Manfred were able to develop their paint inspired by shark skin, we were able to see the extensive process undergone by the University of Florida engineers to invent this paint. Country, people, regions, and successes. Many countries are experimenting with the study of shark skin to better improve our aquatic technology. Germany was officially the first country to invent and experiment with the shark skin design in relation to reducing boat drag. The inventors of the shark skin inspired paint were scientists Yvonne Wolk, Volmar Stiesel, and Manfred Pischke from the Fraunhofer Institute for Manufacturing Engineering, which is part of the German research organization. The research inspired many American universities who conducted follow-up studies on the shark-inspired paint. Many universities have followed the lead of these three scientists. These universities include Harvard University, Emory University, and the University of Florida. The Fraunhofer Institute for Manufacturing Engineering, which is part of the German research organization, is where the scientists who created sharkskin paint conducted their research and produced this innovative product. The institute is located in Stuttgart, Germany. Serendipity uses. The beginning use of utilizing the texture of sharkskin began simply because scientists Yvonne Wolk, Volkmann Stiesel, and Manfred Pischke were intrigued by these magnificent creatures and began to observe them in their natural state. Their ability to be innovative and creative allowed them to begin experimenting with the use of sharkskin. Volkmar was familiar with ancient cultures and recalled that many ancient cultures often used sharkskin for sandpaper, and sailors from Norway used to attach sharkskin onto the sole of their boots to prevent slipping while on board the ships. Although ancient cultures were unaware that their usage of sharkskin would develop further, their beginning use was the start of the evolution of sharkskin for multi-purposes. What else is it good for as technology advances? As technology advances, the sharkskin-inspired coating can make advancements in transportation and can help with medical strategy. Yvonne Wolk, Volkmann Stiesel, and Manfred Pischke's creation of the sharkskin-inspired coating can not only help reduce drag and save millions of gallons of fuel with its usage, but it can also be used to coat planes, saving 4.48 million tons of fuel per year. Not only can using sharkskin inspire more efficient means of transportation, but surfaces inspired by sharkskin can prevent bacteria and microorganisms from holding onto them for long periods of time. Because of this distinct trait, many medical administrators are implementing these sharkskin surfaces into hospitals as part of a prevention strategy. Famous for. Brennan's project is one of many experimenting with the use of sharkskin design. His project is being sponsored by the U.S. Navy, the world's largest maritime ship owner, which has contributed to at least $750,000 to the effort of mimicking sharkskin to improve boat design. According to the Navy, algae and barnacles on hulls increase drag, slowing ships and reducing fuel efficiency. As stated by Stephen McClavey, a program officer in environmental quality in the Navy's Physical Science Division, of the $550 million to $600 million the Navy spends annually on powering its ships and submarines, at least $50 million stem directly from the increased drag caused by these underwater organisms. This video describes the design of shark skin and shows some of the amazing uses of biomimicry. It depicts some accomplishments that were made possible through the use of mimicking shark skin structure. Refinement. The technology used to create many different forms of mimicking shark skin, from a paint-like coating to a swimmer, has become almost perfected throughout the years. Shark skin design is becoming increasingly popular and can be used for a variety of purposes. The shark skin design is beneficial to many forms of transportation, and although the design itself is a tremendous addition to helping reduce drag, its only refinement would be to be experimented on more. Experiments regarding body structure will allow scientists to discover if a flexible membrane along with the shark skin surface could reduce drag further and save billions of fuel. Less complicated. Although scientists found that the shark skin is rough to help the animal reduce drag and increase thrust as it swims, Harvard professor George Lauder found that these surfaces were designed to mimic shark skin actually offer no effect on the object using these surfaces while in the water. The surfaces do not affect the speed of any aquatic technology in the water. The identical structures that make up shark skin do reduce drag and can be labeled to contribute to being thrust enhancing, but this was only demonstrated when the skin was attached to a flexible membrane. This membrane is not present in boat design and therefore does not allow a huge increase in the reduction of drag and improvement of speed. To further reduce drag in boats, a follow-up study along with experiments should be done to create a boat that has a more flexible membrane. There are currently no versions of the shark-inspired paint that is less complicated, but in future years I am sure a less complicated approach to reduce boat drag will occur. Extra uses of shark skin around the world and for many purposes. Not only is shark skin able to reduce drag, but it has other qualities such as a powerful abrasive long. This abrasive long is used as a rasp for carpenters, cabinet makers, and even chefs for cutting food. Shark skin design was used in Japan for the sole purpose to sheath the hilts of samurai swords and armor. In Morocco, it supplies the raw material for a kind of leather known as boroso, or simply shagreen. This leather is used for decorated precious objects like jewel boxes and bookbinding. Extra uses of shark skin, such as the Olympics. Shark skin design has been known to inspire and have a more improved water apparel such as swimwear. Shark skin has a texture that is similar to sandpaper and is thought to reduce drag. In the year of 2016, all the Olympic swimmers are wearing swimsuits that were developed to mimic shark skin. Shark skin design can be used to increase aerodynamics in the water and can reduce any drag to allow for faster movement and speed in the water. Conclusion. Biomimicry regarding shark skin has changed greatly and improved everyday lives. It is creating better and more efficient means of transportation and so much more. With further research, the mimicking of shark skin can lead to many more accomplishments in a world of new possibilities. These are my picture citations. These are my citations for the information I gathered. Thank you for watching.